is my playground. This is my playground.
Hello everyone and welcome to EZ Level Up. It is Wednesday the 27th of May and there's a lot of us. We're packed into the studio today. You can't get enough of us in. We're so packed into the studio that one of us decided to come dressed as a guy in their living room. So hello. Firstly, I'm Adam Schofield, evangelist at Microsoft. On the far right of the screen we have Mr. Dan T. How's it going, man?
Good. Welcome,
Lovely,
everyone.
lovely. How are you? You were only on Easy Live yesterday, so I feel like you've been a busy man streaming-wise.
I'm extremely hot. All the fans have had to go off. All the lights have had to go on. So I'm there. Drinks at the ready.
Give me half hour and I'll probably be in the same boat, so I'm sure I'll be fine. And we also have an additional 2 guests tonight. So from our field team, firstly, to my left, we've got in the box of colourful doom, it is Mr. Greg Proctor. How you doing, man?
I'm all right, dude. How are you doing?
I'm very well. You is this your first time on Level Up? I know you've been on live already, but
This is the first one Level Up. I've been on Easy Live.
you're becoming a freaking like what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not going to bother. I've lost the word, but you're becoming one of them.
Freaking words.
A regular. Sure,
Regular.
let's go with that. Wasn't the word I was going to use, but we'll run with it. It's fine. Wicked. Let's move on swiftly. And then also to Dan's left, we have for the first time on Level Up, I'm pretty sure, it is Mr. Phil Weeks. How's it, man?
Hello. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
Not bad.
Good.
Not bad.
Good.
This is your debut on any sort of live
It
or
is,
Level Up
yeah,
thing?
after nearly 6 years of being on the field team.
I was gonna say you are a veteran of this team.
Yeah.
Like Phil Weeks trained me, so you know if anything goes
It's
wrong,
true,
it's
I
his
did,
fault.
yeah.
So, if
Not
I
sure
do
I felt
badly,
like that.
blame Phil. So it's fine. Wonderful stuff. Cool. Right, what we'll do in a bit, we'll get to know you guys. There's 4 of us tonight, and there's a very good reason for that. Tonight we're going to be playing Minecraft Dungeons, as you can probably tell by the title of this stream. So yeah, we're going to look to get into that in due course. We've got some things to cover off first. One of those is, of course, who's in the chat. So firstly, Daggercast over at Mixer. Thank you for the sparks. King Alfie is hosting us. Thank you very much. Along with Hypebot in the house. Our biggest fan, Hypebot. That joke will never die. We've also got Neil from our field team. Hello to you over on Facebook. Who else we got? Matt's here. Sup to you. Adam, Michael Groves. Hello. A up to you. Yes, they were practicing whilst we were waiting to come on. You can't hear it now, unfortunately, but yeah, the sounds of swords and arrows filled the air. It was rather grand. Who else do we have? Adam does say that he's ready to see if we have skills or not. I feel like
Well,
that's more pressure for a
possibly.
couple of you, less pressure for the other couple. We'll say whom and why as we get into it. Howdy to Old Faithful over on Mixer. Hey DJ, thank you for the host as well. Oh my god, there's a lot of chat. Ancient Orient Rich is over on Mixer. Says, hey, he knows that
Dr.
guy.
Dale.
Who is he talking about?
Which
I
guy?
mean, technically, Rich can say that about at least 3 of us, arguably 4, but more
All of-
specifically
probably,
1.
yeah.
We'll let the chat guess the relationship that Rich is talking about there. And Dale as well. A lot of evangelists and field team in as well. So hello to everyone. Thank you for joining us today. So yeah, as I say, we're going to be looking at Minecraft Dungeons tonight. We're going to try and get into some gameplay as soon as we possibly can. We do have some stuff to cover off. Firstly, every week now on Level Up, we like to give you a bit of news roundup. What's been happening in the last week in the Xbox world. Now, this is something that Tom, or more lovingly known as his fake twin brother Norman, does. Hannah has done it in the past as well. This week, Tom's on holiday. Hannah's not around, so we needed someone else to come in. So that person comes all the way from Ireland. They put on their best suit for about an hour and probably sweated it away as well. So with the news for this week, welcome Mr. Jer Lynch.
Thanks, Adam. Hey, everybody. It's Jer with this week's news. And here are your headlines. You've got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, Don't fall out with the new 2020 roadmap. You're gonna need a bigger bow. Waka 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 if you catch my drift. Don't waste the opportunity in this land, and the sky's the limit in this new title coming to Game Pass. So they're the headlines. Let's jump in, as Tom would say. This week sees the 30-year anniversary of Solitaire, and I'm almost old enough to remember the original version, and I've definitely played a few hands of cards on this. But this iconic game, originally designed to train functionality of a PC mouse, Microsoft's Solitaire Collection, as it's known today, hosts 35 million players each month from more than 200 plus countries, in 65 languages across multiple territories. That's incredible, right? Solitaire was launched on Windows 3.0 in 1990, which helped people learn how to drag and drop items on the computer. Something we take for granted now, but back then, a bit of a learning curve. Solitaire has had more than 500 million players in the past decade, which is a massive achievement for any game in any generation. So happy birthday to one of our old friends. Speaking of old friends and birthdays, happy 40th birthday to Pac-Man. It's a pretty nice segue, right? So happy birthday, or should we say waka waka. Pac-Man is an iconic character and an old personal friend, and the star of one of the most iconic and legendary games of all time, even appearing in several big budget movies. To mark this impressive milestone, a new Pac-Man DLC is now available in the Minecraft Marketplace. You can unlock power-ups, avoid ghosts, and make your way through the 3D maze. You can play through all 10 stages, and then you can build your own maze as well. Pretty amazing, right? Okay, fair enough. And while you're at it then, why not make maze with your friends and have a maze off? So the new Pac-Man DLC, available in the Minecraft Marketplace, this is an opportunity not to be wasted. Wasted, brings us to the next story, Wasteland 3, which launches on Game Pass on August 28th. I am killing these segues. To get players ready for the cold of Colorado in the upcoming post-apocalyptic squad-based RPG, In Exile Entertainment kick off a 3-part diary developer series speaking to the story, the characters, and combat, and the choices and consequences that you'll face in Wasteland 3. The team discuss how players' choices matter and developers sharing tips and tricks to build your character. In the second diary, they will showcase the world and the major characters that you will come across as you go through the game. You can check out the developer diaries by heading over to the Xbox YouTube channel, which seems like a pretty good place to go. And don't forget Wasteland 3 launching on Game Pass on the 28th of August. That's not that far away, folks. But Wasteland 3 isn't the only game moving to Game Pass. That's right, there's more. Next month, No Man's Sky comes to Xbox, which is a pretty sweet announcement. It's been 2 years since Hello Games brought No Man's Sky to Xbox One for the very first time, introducing Xbox One players to an infinite procedurally generated universe. When you think about how Xbox users like to play together, it's kind of no coincidence that Xbox One release coincided with a large next update which brought full-fledged multiplayer to the game for the very first time. With multiple free updates improving the multiplayer experience and a multiplayer hub which can be summoned at any point in space, and from which a huge array of cooperative missions can be embarked upon for game rewards. Seems like a natural and timely step to announce the move for No Man's Sky to Game Pass. Seems like the sky's the limit for No Man's Sky. We've talked about Wasteland, now let's go on to Wastelanders. As Fallout 76 Wastelanders is about to launch, Xbox One players will embark on a vital journey to reclaim Appalachia as 2 rising factions compete for control of West Virginia. Here's your roadmap. Kicking off this summer with 76 seasons, a completely overhauled progression system offering tons of special rewards, this inaugural summer season arrives free for all Fallout 76 players with up to 20, presenting a themed board game containing special goodies each time you progress a space. And if you think that's all you get, you'd be very wrong. In autumn, prepare for one Wasteland, an update all about exploring Appalachia together. With one Wasteland, grouping up to face the wilderness is easier than ever, thanks to the rebalanced combat and loot that scale to every player regardless of your level. There's a lot more coming to Appalachia this year to look forward to, from dressing up aliases to camp, shelters, to powerful legendary perks. Excited? You should be. Head over to fallout.com for the latest on Fallout 76 and check out the official Bethesda.net article for more on 2020. And finally, what's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Well, it's not a hill, it's a wave, and it's not a monster, it's a man-eating shark. Can't believe I'm saying that on Level Up News. But there you go, Man-Eater is now available on Xbox One, and I love this game. The team at Tripwire have created a game filled with diverse ecosystem teeming with edible aquatic life. Maneater launched last week, and I'm here to tell you that an open world shark RPG is available for the very first time. The world of Maneater contains an entire ecosystem with tons of lively wildlife for your shark to munch on, and take it from me, you're gonna wanna munch. You start off in the world as a little shark pup, and that's daunting, I know, but thankfully all of those fishies are just waiting to be your lunch. But that's the start of your journey. Power-ups, new abilities, and a terror spree to go on. You can really immerse yourself in this game. Immerse yourself in the game, not the water. Get out of the water. There's a shark in the water. I just told you there's a shark in the water. But that's enough from me, and that's enough from the news. I'll see you soon. We'll head back to Adam in the studio. Thanks, guys.
And there we go, Mr. Phil Weeks, everyone. Round of applause. Just me? No. Really, guys?
Wasn't
Oh,
me.
I feel let down. I blame Phil, as Adam Webster rightly put in the chat. Always blame Phil, just for no other reason. So
Never my fault. I'm innocent.
there you go. With a huge amount of a news roundup there. There was one thing that was not mentioned in the Xbox news this week, and that was because it was only announced earlier today, so it didn't quite make the cut. But that is the announcement of the Xbox Parental Controls app that is going to be coming in preview, which is now lovingly behind us. I'd say turned round, but the only person who can't is Greg. Because if he turns around, he'll see him on his wall.
I'm going to look at my nice little blind over here.
All right, there. Oh, it's a lovely blind. That's good. There we go.
Blinding.
So the Xbox Family Settings app is finally coming. It's going into preview. If you go to news.xbox.com, you can find all the information on how to get the preview app right now. Android, it's open, generally is preview. iOS, it's only for the first 10,000 whilst they test it. But yeah, something that people have been asking for a very, very long time is finally coming along. So yeah, really looking forward to that. But anywho's, guys, news-wise, was there anything you're excited around over the last week that's been announced? Anyone?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Looking forward to No Man's Sky.
You've not played No Man's Sky, I heard.
I've never played it, no. I was tempted when it first came out, read some of the reviews, but I've heard that there's been massive improvements since then, so...
Awesome. Cool. What about you, Greg? Anything from the last week of announcements that you want to sink your teeth into, or is it mostly Minecraft Dungeons?
Definitely Minecraft Dungeons, but I was also excited to hear Solitaire getting a mention in there. I remember that was one of the probably the first,
getting a
first
solid
games I probably
mention.
played. Yeah, on my proper old Packard Bell, which was our first family computer. I remember playing it on that. So yeah, big mention in that.
Lovely stuff. Righties, let's crack on then. So of course, we need to get to know you guys a little bit first before we get into it. Dante, you've been on the stream before. You've been on Level Up fairly recently, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Yes. Yeah, I was on there with Tom. It was amazing.
Wonderful stuff. So I'm pretty sure the guys on stream have already got to know you a little bit already. I'll ask you a couple things in a bit. I'm going to start with Phil, because Phil, you've never been on stream before.
Never.
So just give us a quick 20-second summary of who you are, what you do.
So I'm Phil, as you already know. I'm a territory manager covering East Anglia, so Essex, Suffolk, Norfolk, a little bit of Cambridgeshire. Massive gamer, massive nerd. This game is perfect for me because I'm really into stuff like Dungeons and Dragons and things like that as well. So really excited to get stuck in.
Wicked. That leads in nicely to a little bit of quickfire I'm going to do with all three of you. So we'll start with you, Greg. I'm going to run some quickfire questions by you, and we just want to get your first answer, first thing you can think of. Sound cool?
I'll do my best. Yeah, do it.
All right. So first up, favorite genre of game?
JRPGs.
Dan, it's not your turn yet. Wait.
I thought it was a quick fire round.
It's for Greg
sorry.
first. We'll get to you.
Okay.
Actually, tell you what, we'll do all three at the same time. That'll make it a lot easier and a lot more insane. So we'll try that again. All three of you, favorite genre of game?
JRPGs.
RPGs, horror. You sick person, Dante, with your horror games. Favorite game from that genre? So we'll start with Greg.
Final Fantasy X.
Ooh, Phil?
Oh, I love World of Warcraft. I know that's a bit of an MMO RPG, but
Yeah, it counts.
yeah, that's my big one.
And to the sick mind of Dan.
I think Outlast. Any of the Outlast games.
But to be fair, Outlast is, I can recognise that Outlast is good. I'll never play it, but I can recognise at least that it's good. All All right, next one. So, your most anticipated title that isn't out yet.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Maybe Cyberpunk.
Yep, I went with Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really looking forward to that.
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
Is
Yeah.
almost out, but Final Fantasy VII, the remake. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to.
fair.
Mm.
Well, I guess it is kind of out. It's just coming out in about several thousand stages.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly it.
The
All
new
right then.
Assassin's
So,
Creed looks like it's right up my street as well.
oh, absolutely, yes. No, I didn't say that last week. I completely forgot all about it. We've
Oh.
literally been talking about it in the last 2 weeks, but there you go. Game you think that you're really good at, but you're actually not.
I'm,
FIFA.
I'm terrible at all games.
Oh, probably COD, Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I feel like there'll be a lot of people that say that, to be fair. So, cool. And last one. So, if you could live in any game world, where would you live and why?
Oh.
Wow.
I could just see Phil just exploring.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
That's not a quick fire question for a
No.
quick fire round.
No.
Don't blame
not.
me.
There's
These are the
so much
questions
time
that,
for that.
for one, don't blame me because blame Phil always. And also, these are the questions that Tom asked me on the spot last week. So I felt like it was time for me to get my own back on someone. In this case, 3 people. So maybe I've gone a bit overboard here.
What was your answer?
Mine, I went with Toussaint from the Blood and Wine expansion in The Witcher because it's lovely
Okay.
there. Few monsters, but I'll just avoid them. It's fine.
Well, yeah, I guess.
There you go. I'll let you off, Dan, and I'll let you all off, to be fair, because I'm not sure we got a definitive answer there, so it's fine. Wonderful. Catch up on the chat quickly. So, Kate, hello to you. We've got Games Gurus here as well. Hello. A little bit of a spark strain going. Keep that going. Paul on Facebook says that they were going to say Greg is definitely COD in terms of the games that you say you're good at, but not. Although he does say that he's better than that, you're better than him, but you keep saying that you'll win, and then don't.
I'm just trying to be optimistic.
It's fine to be optimistic. It's not a problem at all. Cool. Lovely stuff. Well, on that note, I think we have done plenty of chatting, so let's get into it. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing Minecraft Dungeons. And if you have, for whatever reason, if you've been living under a rock and you have no idea what Minecraft Dungeons is, here's a little look at it. I love the fact that you guys couldn't hear the music at the end of that trailer, but it basically was just some giant and it was wonderful and felt like a great intro. Greg, you had an answer for what world you'd love to live in.
I'll probably go Johto from the Pokemon series.
Johto, not Kanto. Ooh.
I'll go Johto.
Controversial.
Simply because in Gold and Silver you could go back to Kanto whenever you're like at the end of the game. Kind of a two birds one stone scenario.
There you go. Fair enough.
I've got one as well. I would live in the Wolf Among Us world from Telltale.
Oh,
yes.
that's nice.
Oh,
I
yes.
like that. That's very cool.
I
Right,
still
cool.
don't have an answer.
Sorry?
I still don't have an answer.
No, we'll keep thinking. We'll try and get back to you by the end of all this. So, righties. Let's get into Minecraft Dungeons. So Minecraft Dungeons, for those who are unaware, so this is, of course, completely unlike any sort of Minecraft you've probably ever seen, because it is a dungeon crawler. It is an action RPG set in the Minecraft universe, which can be played either single player or co-op as well. My screen just went dark. Whoops. There you go. That's fine timing for you. And it's out right now. It came out yesterday. It's available on Xbox Game Pass for console, Xbox Game Pass for PC. And you can also get it digitally as well. The standard edition is a really random price of £16.74. Don't ask me why. That's how much it costs. There's also the Hero Edition, which is $24.99 and gets you some extra DLC like skins and a pet as well as access to future DLC packs as they come out. Oh, and finally, it's only 2.54 gig as well. So if you want a quick download in your life, it's 2.5 gig. Like, what else you really need in life? So, guys, how experienced are you lot with Minecraft Dungeons so far? I only came out yesterday, so Greg, we'll start with you. How much you played?
About 3 hours worth.
Not bad. Phil?
Probably about the same.
Awesome. Dan?
About 3 minutes, but I already feel like I'm dominating, so it's all good.
It's
It's
cool.
all
We got a
good.
nice mixture. So Phil and Greg, you've probably got the most experience out of us three, having a solid 3 hours of playtime. I played it a little bit earlier today. We have skipped the tutorial, so when you enter this for the first time, there is a tutorial map that you go through. And I've also done the first dungeon, and so now we are in our... Let's get the map out here. So here is our lovely world map, and we've got these various different locations. So when you start the game, the first one that you do is the Creeper Woods, which is straight after the tutorial. And once you've done that, it unlocks to everything else that you can see here. So we've got Redstone Mines, Caddy Canyon, Pumpkin Pastures. You can also see over here another map that's coming soon, which will be Island Realms, which will be coming down the line as part of the DLC that they got coming out. I'm going to leave this with you and Greg. Not you and Greg, Phil and Greg. Why am I saying you? It should be like... I don't know.
Because you're talking to me.
Yeah, it's true. Phil and Greg, I'll give you guys the option of where we go, because I feel like Dan's going to be a tourist in this and learning as he goes. And and I'm just going to try and keep everything under control, I suppose. What are we thinking? Can you see my screen?
Well,
Yes.
I don't know about Phil. The only one of these I haven't done that you have unlocked is Pumpkin Pastures.
For that reason alone, let's do that. Let's go straight into it. In terms of your menu organization as well, you can have different ways of looking at different parts of your story. The story! That's a whole freaking good point, isn't it? Greg or Phil, do either of you, off the top of your head, know the basis for the story in Minecraft Dungeons?
So,
Actually, hold that thought. Dan,
Yeah.
you've not played this. Dan, could you guess what the story is?
You have to dungeon it up.
That'll do beautifully.
Yep.
Greg and
It's
Phil,
not-
can
Yeah.
you remember off the top of your head? It happens in the first cutscene.
There's an evil arch. I can't remember the name of it.
Illager.
That's the one. That starts gonna
The
causing
Arch
havoc.
Illager is what you're looking for.
And then he's got different things. I'm pretty sure he's got some witches working for him. He's taking over some mines and brainwashing some villagers. You've got to go around and save all these lovely villagers that are supposed to be living their nice, happy lives.
That pretty much sums it up. So yeah, there's a character lovingly called the Arch Illager, which I find hilarious. Happens upon an artifact. I think that's the only thing you had missing there. But otherwise, very well done. Happens upon an artifact that gives him huge powers, and he uses it to grant vengeance on all and destroy loads of villages. And you, the player, are tasked with trying to save them. So let's go into... it wasn't Soggy Swamp, was it? It was Pumpkin Pastures that we wanted to do. So
Yeah.
let's crack on into... Oh,
So
you
one
can
really
actually
nice
increase the
thing-
difficulty
Yeah,
as
I was
well.
gonna
This
say,
is something that I've only
one-
just learned.
Yeah, one nice thing about the game is you can, if you increase the difficulty, you get more experience and high level gear. So it's really replayable
Hmm.
because you can keep going back and doing the same level, although it's always randomly generated, so it
Yeah.
always looks different.
It's-
I know
no
it's
matter
a
what level you are.
procedurally generated map, so every time you go
Yeah.
in, it's never going to be the same.
Mhm.
Now
Awesome.
that is cool.
What do you want to do? Dan, you're level 1 on this. I believe I'm level 4. You two are level 10?
Yeah,
so,
level 10.
Do you want to go? Shall we go hard, or shall we try and just keep it normal?
Let's.
Hard, like
I wanna say
normal
go
could be
hard,
quite
yeah.
difficult.
Yeah, let's do it. It's gonna go wrong, but we'll give it a go.
This is going to go very wrong.
It will. We'll catch up on the chat a little bit whilst it loads in. Get even to you, Barry. Questions around how cooperative is spelled in that trailer. It's an American trailer, so I don't know. American spelling maybe. Daggercast says it is awesome. I'm not sure what that was in relation to, but I'm a bit late now, so there you go. Rich says Phil already lives in the Warcraft world. That's why he can't decide in terms of your favourite place or preferred place to live.
Well, that was interesting then, because it gave me the option to vote whether I wanted to come with you guys as well, which is a nice little addition there. So it doesn't mean that someone's kind of leading completely. It's open to some cooperative kind of discussions and thoughts, which is I think is really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Just a couple more catch-ups on chat here. So, Dagcast says the boss battles in this game are immense.
Some of them can be a bit tricky.
Yeah, from what I remember, this one was particularly difficult.
Oh, well. All right, let's crack on then. So,
And we've been on hard.
let's do a little bit of an overview controls-wise. Dan, how familiar have you become with your controls?
I can give you all a thumbs up. I can roll about, and I can shoot me arrows. So I'm pretty much set, I think.
It's all good. So, pretty much all your controls are down on the bottom here. So you notice that we've got your general sword or main weapon is your A button, and then your arrows are on your right trigger as well. And that's really the main two that you need to know. Where it all changes is with these artifacts that you can get. It's not artifacts, is it? I'm going mad, but
Yeah, it is artifacts. Yeah.
it is artifacts. I'm not
Artifacts,
going mad.
yeah.
Wonderful. So when you go into your inventory, you'll see here the little items that we've got next to X, Y, and B. So X, in my case, is what I've attached, which I think a couple of us have got, is like a firework. So that I can attach to my arrows and then shoot off, and boom, I get a nice kind of firework explosion, take out a bunch of enemies at once. I've got a fishing rod, which if I pull an enemy, it pulls them towards me, stuns them. And then there's a mushroom as well. I can't remember what the mushroom does. I don't think I've actually tried it. Greg?
Increases your attack and movement speed.
Okay, I'm going to save that, so that's all good. LB, you can see on the right of the heart there, that's our health. And then if you click down, we have a little mini-map which appears transparent on your screen. So if you want to keep it there permanently, you absolutely can. And then if you just want to switch it off, it's just a click of the button. And then if you click in the right trigger, you can teleport to your different friends that are in as well. So if I wanted to... Oh, hang on, let me try that again.
Just for when Adam gets lost.
There we go. Yeah, so if you do
Yes.
get lost at all, you can find your team again, so that's fine. And RB as well, your right button, that is rolling around, but it's limited in terms of how many times you can do it. It has to have a bit of time to refresh.
You can also use the right thumbstick for that as well.
Awesome. That you can, yeah. I've just Thank you, Phil. I did not realise that. Cool. We'll look at the rest later. Let's crack on. Although I feel like it's a game of who dies first.
So if you get hit with one of those web spiders, you will be stuck there for a little while.
Yes. We didn't actually see that on here, so hopefully we'll see that again. My fault completely. There's some cool things as well with like the abilities that you can put on the arrows. We'll kind of talk about them as we go.
Oh, I'm
Who's
seeing
got TNT
zombies.
on their head?
That's me.
Oh, did you just throw it? Oh, God, no! Oh, Phil!
Oh,
Who
Yeah,
blew me up?
I got it as well.
Phil, you just killed
Blew
3
us
of us.
both up.
I didn't think you were going to run into it, did I?
Oh my god.
Why am I stuck?
Just telling me I'm down.
I'll get you, don't worry.
There we go. We're off again.
And we got
Oh,
mob spawning
oh,
as
yes.
well, so great stuff. That was
Redeemed.
a really good start. Phil blows us all up. Okay, we should be all good now.
I'm clearly not very well because my controller is vibrating to my heartbeat. So
If you squeeze LB, it will use your health potion.
oh, look at that. Thank you.
And I'll try not to dynamite anybody else. But I can't promise anything.
Guys in chat, I am going to try and keep on top of anything you say, so do keep dropping in the messages. I'll try and have a look whenever I'm not being blown up by Phil.
At least
So
I was to blame that time.
One thing we will highlight here, so I've got the map open on my screen right now, and you can see there's different routes that we can go around. So what incentive? So I asked Greg and Phil, what's the incentive behind trying to explore as many different places as you can? Like what kind of stuff can you find?
You do tend to find there's a couple of different crates and also some good old-fashioned pots that you can go and smash and get into, which will give you more weapons, armor, and then the in-game currency emeralds.
Lovely. Which that is the green currency, which is on my screen on the stream is just behind Phil. You can see I've got about 370s.
That didn't work.
Boom.
Oh.
Thank you. Lovely stuff.
What's this over here?
Well, there's a wizard.
Longbow. Oh, I've got a longbow and it's rare. There we go.
Oh,
Good
no.
stuff.
Okay, cool.
You see these white things floating around us as well. They're souls. So you collect those, and if you're certain classes,
Yeah.
it will empower your attacks and stuff.
So is that to do with, because I realise with classes there's no specific like play this role, play that role. Is that based on like the kind of equipment that you have and that sort of thing?
Yes, yeah. So whatever you equip is you basically turn into that class. Yeah.
But what on earth was that? Why are there now stone things around us? What is going on?
That's because there's a wizard there casting them.
Oh, okay.
So over by me, Adam, you'll see one of the aforementioned pots.
Where are you? Oh, you're up there. Hang on, let me.
Here we
catch
go.
up.
Smashed it.
Oh, lovely.
And when you smash them, there we go. Loads of rupees for everybody.
Cool. And we just
Nice
mentioned as
little
well,
emeralds.
there's wizards in this game. So for anyone who's familiar with Minecraft, you've got your typical enemies, in like your creepers, your spiders and such. But they have introduced new enemies as well. Wizards being one of them, which straight away I can tell I don't like. But hey ho, there you are.
The creepers are the worst because they explode if they get too close to you.
James Guru is saying on Mixer the sound has gone for him. It looks like we're all good, so refresh the page and fingers crossed that'll sort itself out for you. Right, where are we actually going? So that was all just a kind of extra bit going down that way, basically.
Yeah.
That was just a little side adventure.
Okay. While I'm at it, I did get a bow there, so probably seems like a good time to go through the menu options and what you actually have. So if you click up on your D-pad, you do get your inventory and the RPG side of this. So at the top, we've got really the three parts to do with our attack and defense. So you've got your main weapon, you've got your bow, and you've got armor as well. And down the bottom, you've got your different artifacts that we mentioned earlier, which you can interchange as you collect them. You can swap these out for different weapons and artifacts as you get throughout the game. One thing you do have on these is enchantments. So enchantments will give you a power up essentially. So if I go on my axe that I have, I've got an increased chance of picking up emeralds when enemies fall, and you get different ones at random for different weapons. So that's that. Dan, how are you getting on?
So I've just enabled my longbow, which is apparently a rare one. So I'm just going to go and see.
Excellent.
Yeah, just going to go see what damage I can do.
Go
So-
find some bad guys.
If yours is rare, so I imagine you've got a bit more damage
It's
output,
locked.
and then
Let's have a look. Oh yes. Oh no, someone's got a 3 bows, 3 arrow shooter. What was that?
right. So that is one of the. Let's finish this, and then I'll try and I'll explain
Do
what's
not
throughout this little
blow
mess.
us up.
There we
Right,
go.
yeah,
That's fine.
let's run away from Adam as he's holding TNT.
Yeah, don't throw it at me, please.
So the bow, that's to do with the enchantments. So the enchantment that I've got on my bow right now gives me a 20% chance that it will trigger multiple shots at the same time. So that's all that is. But
like
then
those
that might be
options.
different depending on the enchantment that you want to put on a weapon and stuff. Because it's all, to my knowledge, it's all random for what ones you can get. Am I right in saying that, Phil, Greg? Or
I believe
Yeah.
so.
yeah.
So I can't agree with for sure.
Right. I need to throw this TNT. Going that way. I don't think it got anyone, but I didn't want to risk blowing everyone up. Dagcast says you can also get a crossbow that fires multiple arrows, which is quite cool.
Yeah, the scatter bow, I believe.
I mean, that's a good name.
I might have one of those. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've got a scatter crossbow.
Oh, nice.
I think I salvaged mine. So if you find weapons that you're not really using anymore, you don't really fancy, you can then salvage those to get more emeralds. And if you have any enchantments equipped on any weapons, when you salvage them, you actually get those points back to be reused on any new weapons.
Awesome.
Yeah, so with the enchantments, you get 1 enchantment point for every level. Every time you level up, you get 1 point.
Right, I'm
I
gonna
especially
go
like
straight
the way that you kind of turn white if you go under something which enables you not to see where you are. That's it's really helpful. It's now telling me that I'm feeling lonely because I'm too far behind you guys, so I'm going to teleport to you.
Have you
There we
fallen
go.
behind?
Yeah, I'm lonely. Here we go.
Oh no! We'll try and stay
Teleportation.
together.
Here we go. I should be with you guys any minute now. Look,
There you are.
There I
yeah,
am.
You just dropped by
Yeah.
me. It doesn't help that I
no
fell behind a little
longer,
bit as well.
no longer lonely.
I need to stop shooting arrows because I'm actually running out.
I've already run out. I could really do with some, to be fair.
The problem is I can't actually really get any closer because of the wizards. Oh,
Oh,
no,
wow,
I'm down. I'm
I've
down.
seen-
No.
I've just seen how many enemies are up ahead. That is not good news.
It's all right.
We are
I've got my
doing this on
longbow.
hard for anyone that's just come in, and Dan is on level 1. Have you leveled up yet, Dan? I just did.
I think I'm on level 3 now.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
I've gone up to level 5, I think. Okay. Bit of potion. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, there's loads of them. Jeez.
There you go.
What's the yellow there? Who just did that?
I've got a shield. One of my artifacts drops a shield that stops
right.
damage from projectiles.
Right. It's time to
Oh god, I just
but it
wasted the
doesn't
firework.
bring out my secret weapon, which turns me into like a. Oh, I've been killed.
Laser
Oh,
beams.
no. I can get
Get
you.
loads of
That
laser
just-
beams.
Yeah. I'm going to shot a cow. Yep, I definitely shot a cow.
So if you shoot the cows, not that I would recommend it, but they do drop food to restore your health.
Right, so the main thing for me at the moment is I need more arrows because I've got 4 left. And I can tell we're doing it because I imagine they increase the amount of enemies you can potentially have when
Yes.
you're in a group.
Yeah,
Because I was
still
doing this on my own earlier. I was just doing it on normal. I was having a jolly old time. I had about 120 arrows in the bank, all was well.
Wizard.
I found a secret chest.
Oh, hang on. Right, where is everyone?
I found a secret chest.
Oh, I just got.
Oh no, no.
Oh, you're quite
Obliterated.
far away as well.
Oh,
Hang on, let's see if we can come grab you. Oh no, I can't get up there. No.
No, you can't get back up, I don't think.
You might have to take up a life then. Annoyingly.
That's all. But my my longbow's up for grabs. He's given that up, but you don't need it anymore. He's dead. Thanks.
Right, let's go and. Where are you guys going? Let's go and try and.
Oh,
Oh, man.
We're just getting lots of spawns at the moment, so
yeah.
Right, superhero landing. There we go. Here to save the day. There we go, I've been trapped by spiders now.
Oh my god, what
We're
is
getting
that?
swooped by bats.
I'm getting annihilated right now.
Oh yeah, I'm down as well.
Oh no.
We've all fallen. Still got 2 team lives left.
Oh man. Have a quick catch up on chat. So we've got Darkhouse says he thinks he's level 27 on Xbox. If that is the case, you are thrown
Wow.
up. We've got Paul who says that he wants to play this right now after seeing it. Good. That is the idea. I feel like you four should start a boy band called the Beardy Bros. That's a good point, you know.
Can anybody
Yeah.
sing? Oh, Adam, you can sing, can't you?
Yeah, I can dabble.
I can do a cartwheel.
I mean, to be honest, if we had like a full band and we just had you on stage doing a cartwheel, I think we'd
You're
do
doing a
pretty well
cartwheel, yeah.
there. Yeah. It doesn't help that I am a lower level than a lot of these enemies. It's probably why I'm finding it a bit more difficult to get my bearings in this.
Yeah. And the ones that are glowing purple are extra strong as well, so.
Yeah.
Sounds like an excuse.
Man, have you wandered off again?
Yeah,
you are.
sorry. There I am.
Oh, supplies.
Arrows.
Oh, right. Here's something we just learnt then. So you can steal each other's like drops. So that opened multiple times then, and I desperately needed arrows, and like straight away someone grabbed them. Alright.
Oh.
I'm just gonna head down here and make sure we got nothing down here, but we should be
So-
right. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Main equipment drops, so things like armor and weapons, those are exclusive to the individual players.
Right, okay. But stuff
Okay,
like
to-
arrows and that, is that
The supply drops, they are,
anyone?
well, first come, first serve.
There you go.
But you could. Did you open it multiple times? Because when I was playing,
We did open it all.
yeah, I can only open it once, so maybe that just makes up for it.
Yeah, I think everybody gets a chance to open it. Uh-oh.
Oh,
great.
there's a gate.
Survive the attack.
Oh,
That's the
Ambush.
arch villager.
So that's the arch villager. Yep.
oh.
It's all right. We'll work together. We'll be fine. So this isn't a boss fight. This is like a mini kind of like
Yeah.
spawn
Yeah.
wave type thing, I guess.
When we get to a boss fight, you'll know it because
You'll know
the
it.
boss's owl will come across the top of the screen. And then we'll all panic.
Okay, I'm out of potion again, so I'm going to hold back a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. I do have some arrows now, so to be fair, my armor isn't that good, so I'm going to try and hold back and mostly use arrows anyway, but...
I'm going to shoot from afar.
The only problem is I've still not got that many arrows left. Okay.
So there are levers to pull, and when you pull the levers, they spawn more.
Why are we putting
Oh,
the
I
levers?
went-
We
I
don't
leveled up.
want
Oh, I've got an enchantment point. I should have really used those.
You have to pull the levers to lower the drawbridge.
Where's the lever?
Down this end.
Oh, I got it.
See it?
Oh, okay, cool. I'm just going to quickly look at my enchantments that I just got, because I've now got 2 that I can use. So, let's have a look at what we can do here. So, I do have a new sword. Oh,
Oh.
you're better. Let's have you. Lovely stuff. Right, and then we're going to enchant that in a moment. We got a new bow as well, which is also better. So my sword. Sword enchantment wise, so sets mobs on fire for 3 seconds.
Nice.
Yes, please. Cool, we'll go with that. Right, okay. You tell me, do I go with doubling that? Because I've got an extra...
You haven't
Actually,
got
no,
enough
no.
points.
Actually, don't even worry. I can salvage these bows and then get the enchantment points back. So yeah, I'm fine. Do not worry about it. I'm not even going to ask the question now. 'Cause
Just gonna do it.
I'm just going to do it. And then I can enchant my bow as well. My bow's got accelerate, so increases attack speed
So-
for each consecutive shot.
If you move across, there's actually 3 different ones on there that you
Oh,
can
is
choose
there?
one from. Yes.
Oh, I've screwed up.
Can't
haven't I?
now because you've chosen it.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Oh, I didn't know that.
There we go.
Okay. Thank you, Phil. This is why you and Greg are here. Rich did mention in the chat about me just singing a Minecraft song. It's not going to happen, Rich. So, move on. All right, I just got to grab these over here, and then I'm good to go.
You should probably heal as well, and there we go.
Yeah.
So your potions are just on a cooldown. You have an unlimited amount.
Yeah, it's quite handy actually. I think most people would naturally assume that you got to pick them
Right.
up, but nah, you're good.
I will let you guys take some arrows. Go on.
Go.
Right. Is this one going? This one? This one? Yep.
I need
I'll have
some.
that one.
You take it.
There we
So
go.
everyone. Dan, did you grab the supplies?
I got some arrows.
All right, sweet. So Dan, what are your impressions so far?
TNT.
Do you know what? It's a lot of fun. After playing Streets of Rage last weekend, I got that same kind of feel where you
Yeah.
have to kind of still talk to each other and work together, and it's the same with like getting the health packs. Who needs an apple? Who needs this? Who's that? So there's a lot of kind of talking and interacting, which I think's really cool. So you're not just kind of all sat there in silence
Yeah.
when you're playing together. So yeah, big win for me so far.
I love as well that like you do have to communicate because as we saw earlier with Phil and the TNT, if you don't, it goes wrong pretty quickly. Sorry, Phil, I'm going to keep bringing that up. So
That's fine. It's your fault for
where's the wizard? All right.
walking into it. That's all I'm
There
going to
we
say.
go. Oh, he's fallen.
oops,
I got you.
I got blew up.
You're good. I need some better
Yeah.
armor really because I got a really good sword, but not great armor.
Yeah, this. I know what you're saying. Dan.
Oh,
Retro feels well.
that went bad.
I
Sorry,
got it,
say
I
again?
got it.
I was just saying, I know what you mean, Dan. This has got a nice retro feel to it.
Yeah,
It's kind of
totally.
golden axey type.
Yeah.
Well, not. Was it golden axe? Gauntlet?
Yeah, Golden Axe works, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh god, I'm gonna die. There's me strolling around, like trying to attack everyone, and I was nearly dead. So, right, I did grab some stuff there, but I'm gonna wait until I look at it.
Has anyone figured out what the benefit of the forward roll is yet? Because I can only do one every so often, but
You
doesn't
can
really. Oh,
dodge out the way of attacks.
Yeah,
and
it's
things like
dodging
that.
out really, really quickly. Dan does have a TNT, so I'm gonna
yes,
back
yes.
up.
Yeah, be careful.
Run
So,
away.
how do I use this?
Pull the right trigger.
Right trigger, yeah. Oh. How did that happen?
I died. Thank you.
There's an apple
Does
there.
anybody need an apple?
You know what? I'm
Awesome.
I'm
Awesome
gonna put my hands up there. I didn't need it. I just took it instinctively.
Hungry for apples?
I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Tell you what, one thing we're going to cover off quickly, because I keep pressing the wrong button every now and again when I want to get to the inventory. One really good thing about this is that the controls, they've made them completely accessible, and you can completely customize the controls. So if you don't like where a button is placed, it's cool. You can switch it. So there's no like variations of a controller scheme, and you have to just deal with one or the other. You can actually go in and change every single little thing, including the pause button, which I keep getting wrong. So if I wanted to switch the pause button to inventory, I can. There's also other accessibility options in here as well, like speech to text as well, or text to speech even.
That's something that I was really impressed with when I first set up the game and had a look through all the different accessibilities that kind of come up immediately when you first set it up, so that people have an option of having it from the get-go rather than having to try and set the game up and then have to go through all the options and try and find out how to make it work for them. Those
Yeah.
options are available from the get-go, so they can get straight in, experiencing it in the best way they can.
The scale armor, I've already picked up one, so I'm happy for someone else to pick it up.
think
Oh,
they're
it's a
unique.
boss
Yeah,
fight.
see them.
Armor's
No.
exclusive to you, mate. You have it.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
Right, cool. Thank you.
No, this isn't a boss fight, but they're.
Oh, I forgot you mentioned
Kinda
that, actually.
different.
Yeah, the
They're
armor's
kinda
exclusive to me.
Layla.
Yes! There we go. Lovely stuff. Okay, cool. So, guys in chat, let us know what you think. If you play Minecraft Dungeons already, what are your thoughts? Are you going to be playing it later? This is on Game Pass, so if you do have Xbox Game Pass for console or PC or just Game Pass Ultimate, you can download this right now. It's 2.5 gigs, so as long as you're on reasonable internet, it's not going to take you that long to download. And does anyone need to heal? I need some arrows, so I'll take them.
I'm all good.
All right,
No,
I'm just going to
good.
check my inventories. Oh, Nightmare's Bite. It's a unique. What are you?
I got one of those as well, actually.
So twin blades that drip with venom. Oh, that sounds potent. It's weaker, but I kind of want to use it more. So
Let's do it. We'll both use them, shall we?
yeah, screw it. I'm gonna. And then I've also got some scale mail, 35% damage reduction, which I kind of need to be. It's a lower armor level, like. This is the thing. What would you say is more important, the point value of your armor or the percentage increases? So, like, I've got one piece of armor which is 6, and another piece which is 1, but the 1 gives me 35% damage reduction. In terms of health, sorry.
I'd probably go with the reduction, to be fair.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. Why not? I'm trying to show everything we possibly can here today, anyway. So I'm just gonna salvage all my other bits, and then we can have a look at everything else. So let's enchant these Nightmare's Bite. So bonus damage. Find more emeralds.
This is something, Ad, if you want to come and find me.
Oh, cool. Hang on, I'll be there in a minute. Oh, increased damage. Right, cool. I'm having that. Thank you. And then we've got.
Oh, Phil took it!
Oh,
Phil
sorry.
took it!
Oh, what was it?
So you do, some enemies do drop potions for you. So we just had a potion of swiftness drop, which makes your character run really, really fast for a prolonged period of time.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
And you
I like
get
that.
ones which like turn you invisible and make your next attack, like a sneak attack, really powerful. And a few other ones as well that have popped up.
That's awesome. Righties, I think. Oh, I'm level 7. Lovely stuff. We did have a question come in asking. This is from Paul. So one thing they may have missed on stream is it preset character skins or your own custom ones. So to my knowledge, there's preset character skins, but there is a huge amount to choose from. So when you first start the game, you can see that I've chosen the classic Minecraft skin. But you can choose from a large array of them, and I don't know if we can get a better look at you guys wherever you are.
I'm on the
Granted,
way.
you got a load of armor on, so I probably can't really see what you've got.
I've managed to find one with a ginger beard, not too unlike myself.
Yeah. Where's Dan?
I got booted.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was bringing you back in.
It said something about being too good, and then removed me from the game.
We had this happen when we were testing earlier, so if you can, you might have to leave the game again, and then we'll bring you back in, because it's not letting me invite you in.
Yeah, I just tried to join manually, so give me 1 second.
All right, cool. Should mention as well, one good thing about it is that it's drop in and drop out, so there's no restriction of when you can join the game. You can join whenever the bleeding hell you want. You can leave whenever you want, which is really, really handy. Just trying to catch up on chat, guys. So as I say, do keep it coming in. And Adam as well answered your question there as well, Paul, that they are preset skins indeed. Savvy Might? I'm going to go with that. Savvy Might. Hello to you over on Mixer. Righties. Dan, are you back in yet? What's going on?
I'm just loading up. Yeah, I'm back within the game, signed
Okay.
in. So yeah.
I should be able to invite you now. So, invite to a game. Right,
There
we'll
we
crack
go.
on whilst
Traveling to yeah.
Hey, lovely stuff.
Oh, nice.
That's nice though. I appreciate how easy it is. Like if people do get issues and they just drop out at all, it doesn't kind of cancel out the whole game. You can actually. Oh, the chat wheel. I've just had that
Although-
appear. Didn't even talk about that. So there is a chat wheel as well. So if you are playing online, you're not talking to anyone, you can put in some little messages as well. Like so, come here for instance. We could do that, and then it would just be a general message to head towards whoever. We're all chatting though, so. But then again, we're not listening to each other either, so it's fine.
Although I think that Dan's all the way at the beginning.
It's all right. I'm teleporting. I'm
Oh, yeah, you
teleporting.
can teleport
Oh,
in, yeah.
nice.
There he is.
Yay.
I love that. I love how you just come down like a superhero.
Superhero landing.
Oh, that's cracking. Right.
Well, when we was looking at the characters and stuff while I was waiting to come back in, it does give you the option to clone your character as well. So, if there's no customization yet, that would lean towards the fact that you can level your character up and keep him to one side. So,
Potentially, yeah.
Good
Oh
shout.
man, I'm getting annihilated again. Not good. Not good.
You can just hear furious button bashing now.
Yeah, I always appreciate whenever it goes silent and you just have. Where are we? Are we going to the right side?
I think we've got to adventure and find all the
Yeah,
things.
I know the main quest stuff is forward,
Yeah.
but it will be fine. What was that?
So one of my enchantments on my bow is every third arrow explodes.
Oh, nice. Every third.
Every third arrow,
I
yes.
can get chaotic. Jeez. Okay. There was the question of how many dungeons we do on the stream, but I think it's becoming pretty apparent pretty quickly that we're probably only going to have time for the one because it's just
You're right, yeah.
they are long old sessions.
They are long.
importantly, I've managed to be able to show people what happens when you die, what happens when you get kicked, and
Those
then
are
what
all-
happens when you blow yourself up. So,
Correction, you've
educational
shown what
or
happens
someone else
when
blows you up.
Phil blows everyone.
yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Ready?
This is a nice big area. Is this the boss? Or
I don't think it's the boss, no.
oh, it's just a ringing bell we gotta do.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, do it. Anyone? Do the honors, go for it. Oh, great.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
I wasn't expecting that.
Oh my god.
You can tell it's starting to get harder as we all go quiet in concentration.
That was just like pure silence. I realise, silence is surely one of the most entertaining ways to stream.
Definitely.
I ain't looking at chat now. Who's fallen? No. Oh, it's
Oh,
me.
no.
No.
It's you.
I got him, I got him.
You got him. Okay, I'll get these. I'm gonna die. I died as well.
Oh god, this is not going well.
I'm frozen, I'm stuck somewhere. There you go, I'm free.
Oh,
I see this knight damages friends as well, like when people are down. Like it somehow feels like it gets even harder.
right,
Yeah.
well, this
Yeah,
spider's
so
coming
that's
now.
it.
The
Yeah,
spider-
the spiders will.
Oh no. I'm down 2.
Oh god.
luck.
So as soon as one person's down, you have that countdown. Oh man. Just had to turn the light on in the room. I didn't realise how dark it got outside.
Oh.
Maybe this
There's
is.
There's a boss health bar.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
it's the evoker in the middle.
And I have no arrows.
Oh god. Well, this should be fun. I have some arrows, so I'll start using them. We should be conscious of the fact that we did select to do this on the hardest difficulty. Well, not the hardest, the hardest one that we had available to us.
No,
When
you,
Dan was
you
on level
selected
1.
that.
Like,
Yeah, you selected that. I'm just saying.
oh, who just did that? Was that you?
Did
Greg?
what? That laser
That
beam.
beam.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh,
And
I got one of you. I got back up. Oh, I'm down.
I don't think I'm ready to come and see. I got low health. Give me some arrows or something.
heal yourself.
No, run,
I've
just
still
run,
got-
run.
I got a
I mean, it's not
potion,
going to make a
yeah.
difference because we're
There's
all
a
going to die.
potion.
Just keep,
Oh.
yeah, if you keep running, they shouldn't hit you. Or they shouldn't hit
Right.
you much.
Well, yeah, but he's got to revive
go
us.
for the
Ah,
revive. Oh, last chance.
Well,
right,
so
last chance.
the boss health doesn't come back if you all die, so it should be simple.
Ah, cool.
Oh. The
Oh,
boss
what?
health didn't all
Did
come
come
back
back.
when I died earlier,
Correct. That's what I got as well.
but now it has. Oh no, there we go. Come back
Yeah,
down
I was
again.
going to say, it's down for me.
I go straight for him. I go straight for the kill. He's running away. I got him.
Here we go.
Hey, nice one. Good thing, too, I've run out of arrows.
Oh, there we go. I think we've done it.
Phew.
I think we've done it.
That wasn't stressful at all.
Big sigh of relief there. Victory!
And the
done it.
villagers of the pumpkin pastures go
And the
on
villagers
died
one
loads,
another
but, you
day.
know. I mean, I'm quite pleased that we managed it, considering we went for the harder difficulty with 2 level 10s, at the time a level 3 or 4 and a level 1.
Yep.
Not half bad going. And it's
think
nice
we
as well
got-
that you. It's nice as well that you can do. Hang on a minute. Oh, sorry. Right. For a moment there, I thought that was all damage done, and I was like, "How the hell has Phil done that much?" So quick look here. So you've got. Is this like your top stat for each then?
Yes.
Or, okay. So I had the most arrow hits. I apparently love arrows. No wonder I kept running out. Greg, you used 37 items. And Dan used 11 health potions. Then why did you keep
Yeah.
dying? This sounds harsh, but hey, Old Faithful, thank you for the
To be
sparks. out of
fair,
Alexa.
He was
I'm level 6 and you're level 7, and you started on level 4, so
I mean, that's a fair point.
mathematically, yeah.
Well, I imagine, so I can only imagine that if you're a low level and you're going into a high level game, you're going to build up your levels much quicker. Just saying. But then again, saying that, Phil and Greg started this out at level 10 each, and now the gap's
Yeah.
huge. So,
Yeah.
so I don't know what
Well,
happened there.
Well, it looks of it. We were carried by Phil.
Yeah, basically, Phil did all the carrying. Thanks, Phil.
So it wasn't my fault for once.
So, end of
can't-
each dungeon, you do get a chest that you can open. No microtransactions in this game either. So everything in terms of weapons and absolutely everything in terms of that you can earn in this game has to be earned through gameplay. There's no microtransactions or loot boxes or anything like that. I got light feather.
I got the same.
Same here.
Just saying it's beautiful and powerful. That doesn't really tell me much. What?
I got a well done for carrying your team award. Not really. I got a wind horn.
Oh. What on
when
earth
the
is a wind horn?
When the wind horn echoes throughout the forests of the overworld, the creatures of the night tremble with fear.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Dan, you should do your own audibles. Right, just get some books and kind of read them to the nation.
It would be a Anchorman Team Assemble kind of horn. I think I would like it to be like, yeah.
So the zombie move. Thank you for the host, man. The light feather lets you tumble through the air. I gotta try this because it's literally like a little jump, but it stuns people as you hit them, and it refreshes quite quickly. So that's got to be quite useful. Yeah. Before we begin to call it a night, we'll have a quick look as well. So this is kind of like the main hub area. And you've got two things here. You've got the blacksmith, where you can use some of the coins that you earn throughout to get random gear. So if we do that now. Oh, I got a cutlass. Check that out. Very nice. And then you've also got the Wandering Trader, which I've not had before. Is that literally just artifacts then? Am I right in saying?
Yes.
All right, sweet. Let's do that. Oh, it gave me a fishing... Oh, it's a more powerful fishing rod, to be fair. Like a way more powerful one. All right, so maybe that weren't half as bad as I made it out to be. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you can go nuts with that, but as Phil experienced at some point today, I believe, you can get some rubbish from it as well. So it's not all fun. It's not all like you're not going to get a really good drop every single time. Is that right?
Matt says if we do a lap of the camp every visit, there will be a chest full of emeralds for us to collect as well.
Let's find it.
Oh, hello. Is it this one? Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that wasn't really a lap, was it? That was just...
It spawns in
Started at the
different
end.
places each time, yeah.
That's quite cool, though. Do we know if there's anything else in this kind of like... I'm going to call it Midgard of Minecraft Dungeons, but I feel like that's appropriate.
I don't.
And this is what, just target practice, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, just a bit of a chance to test your
Test your weapons, I suppose.
abilities
Isn't it?
and
Yeah.
weapons and things. Yeah.
So actually, can I test the jump thing? Ah, yes, it does stun them. So if you jump around them, they stun straight away. That's cool.
Although yeah, I've got your own little house with some little pigs that you look after, and got a nice little
Let's
fire
pop in
upstairs
here
and
then, come on.
things.
Some more pigs inside.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not sure I personally want to keep the pigs inside, but.
No.
And a bedroom without a bed. So...
Bedroom without a bed. I think that's always useful. Somehow. Dagcat said there's a church. There's a house you can go in and a church with some puzzle in it. Have we found that? Is that a thing?
I have not found that yet.
I do not know.
Ah, the drawbridge is still up. I don't know if
Would
we
that be
can
why
get
then?
to
Maybe?
it yet.
Oh, so for you, is it down now? Greg.
No, it's still up for me as well.
Oh, okay, cool. Do we know if it comes down? I don't know. To be fair, these are all questions which people can answer themselves just by playing it themselves. And on that note, I think it's a good time for us to end. So, so let's do a quick roundup then. So, oh, wonderful. Everyone's still here. No one's Skype shrunk, which is always a nice thing to see. Quick roundup. Dan, we'll start with you. I know we were asking you throughout, but this is your first time playing Minecraft Dungeons. So you mentioned your thoughts halfway through around having that retro aspect and that same kind of appeal that Streets of Rage gave you in terms of the, I imagine, or the style of it all.
Collaboration.
The collaboration,
Yeah, I-
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the way that you can kind of talk to each other like we did. Give us a hand, guys. My health's low. Can I have that bit of food? And I'm really impressed by the angles of the game as well. That not once when I was playing it did I find myself kind of, because often I'll look around and try and see round corners and stuff, but this flows really well. So yeah, massively impressed.
Awesome. Dagcast did reveal that you have to pull a lever to get the drawbridge down. Can't remember where it is though. we're not there anymore, so it's too late. It's too little, too late. Tagakas, what are you doing? No, it's nice to know. It might be something that we can try at some point, either separately or together. Greg, let's start with you. So you played this 3 hours before. Having played it even more now, even more now. What are your overall thoughts on it?
Really enjoyable. I like how many different sort of weapons that you can start to pick up, like especially when you start to get into some of the unique ones. So I've got our little fangs of frost, which give so it's the amount of different customizations and things. I think it's going to expand a lot more the higher levels you get, and all the different weapons. I think is really nice. It's definitely a game that I'll be bringing friends in to play with as well, that's for sure.
I think it's quite cool that with the weapons as well. Like in just the hour that we've been playing this, not even that. It's the different kind of drops that we had. So like the kind of the cipher type things that me and Phil are holding now. And it happens really quick, really randomly as well, which is really satisfying. Phil, your thoughts?
Yeah, I love it. I think it's fantastic. It really reminds me of the kind of Diablo, that kind of thing. Just a game that you can really just get stuck into and just lose yourself for hours. Just going around
Absolutely.
killing stuff and just having fun. Yeah.
Awesome. Wonderful stuff. Well, there you go. Guys, thank you very much for today. It's been very, very, very much appreciated. And I can't believe we got through an entire stream where Skype didn't shrink. Nothing went wrong. The only problem we've had is that Greg is slightly discoloured. But apart from that, it's all been fine. I think we've done all right. It's a good chance as well to remind you guys, we do have stuff coming out 5 days a week, Monday through to Friday on ExpertZone. So as always, Easy Level Up feels your Wednesday evenings. Tomorrow we'll have Easy Live Extra at 7 p.m. I believe HP are back. So Jer's going to be talking to one of the trainers from HP about another device of theirs that they got coming out. Then, of course, you got the In the Loop podcast that comes out on Fridays on wherever you get your podcast from. Over on the Monday, Level Up Videocast, which is this week's going to be hosted by Hannah. So the one that comes out on Monday, Hannah's taking the reins, so I have no idea how that's going to go. It'll probably be a madhouse, but we'll surely find out. And then we're back with Easy Live on the following Tuesday as well. So make sure that you're subscribed and all that good, lovely stuff. Subscribe to YouTube, like us on Facebook and Instagram and Mixer and all that stuff to see when we're live. That is that. So I'll say again, guys, thank you very much for tonight. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
If I may, though, Az,
If
anybody from any of the stores that
we forgot. Sorry, let me give you the intro that it deserves. God, this was my only job, and I forgot all about it.
You had one job.
Yes, I had one job. This is, of course, for you guys, not where it ends with Minecraft Dungeons. So you've been streaming over the last few weeks. So if you want to tell people exactly what it is you've been doing.
So we have got an Xbox team where we set up different game sessions between 1 and 5 in the afternoon on Tuesdays and Thursdays, where any RP who from any of the stores that we go and visit, they can come in and actually play some games with us. They can learn more about Xbox. I've had a lot of RPs start to get into streaming on Mixer and things at the time. And it's also just a nice place to have a bit more of a chill out and some support from us as well. It's nice to have that thing to kind of look forward to sort of each week to come and have a bit of a gaming session with us. So tomorrow afternoon from 1 o'clock, we will be setting up different teams where some of the field team members will be getting involved. Anybody who works from any of our stores that we kind of visit can come and join in and play a bit of Minecraft Dungeons. So if you've liked what you've seen tonight, come and get involved tomorrow afternoon.
Awesome. Where can they find you? Where is that happening?
So a lot of it is kind of based on our elite workplace. We will put up our gamer tags and things. So if you take mine and Phil's gamer tags from this session, so mine it being Big-Footed Monkey and Phil's being DJ Phoenix, you can come and add us, get in on the I can never get this bit right, Phil. You might need to help me out. The field team come play with us.
Come and play with us. That's it. Yep.
Yeah. So we've got an Xbox club where a lot of this goes out to. So come and join our field team UK. Come play with us. I believe is the name of the
field
group.
team UK. Come play with us. Yeah.
Yep.
I believe it is. That's where you'll find the vast majority of this.
Awesome. Cool. Lovely stuff. Thanks again, guys. Sorry that I almost forgot all about that. I had one job, literally mentioned it just before we went live. It's like, oh yeah, we'll do this. Great. And I completely dropped the ball. I blame Phil. So
Probably was my fault this time.
I don't know. Lovely stuff. Guys, thank you for watching tonight. We will see you very soon. Stay safe. Peace.